busier. My way of hitting the pause button? Getting into the great outdoors. And spending quality time with friends.
It's Denise Welch.
You've survived.
Are you looking forward to your trip away?
It's Faye Tozer from Steps. Weirdly, how are you, lad?
And family.
Look at this, sisters.
Get it!
So it is a working live viaduct, because there's the train.
This is one of the best ways I know to relax and recharge.
Lemon drizzle.
Both well.
So join me and my pals
I could honestly do this all day.
as we enjoy the beauty
This is brilliant.
of the landscapes on my doorstep.
Hansel and Gretel in the woods. Give me some coaching, Tanny.
You're doing really well.
And further afield,
Have you had lunch on a lock? Cheers.
finding new ways
I'm a cockerel and I've laid an egg.
to raise our spirits,
Welcome to Yoga with Gourds.
Chocolate.
That's amazing.
to enrich the mind,
It's so good to zone out.
body,
This is my audition for Bond.
and soul.
That took me to a lot of different places, you know.
Thank you for the most marvellous weekend.
I'm really excited about this weekend escape because I'm teaming up with a good friend of mine who also happens to be a highly accomplished actress.
I've had the privilege of working alongside her on stage and screen. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Denise Welch.
Denise Welch is on me drive.
Oh, I need a hoist.
Oh my God, it's Denise Welch. How are you?
I'm fine. We're still alive.
We survived.
We've survived.
Are you looking forward
haven't
to your trip away,
we? I
love?
am. Pet, where are you taking us?
Right, just get in the car. Do you like the car?
Yeah, lovely. It's a bit of bird poo there. Fabulous.
One of the funniest and loveliest people you're ever likely to meet. Gonna be a hoot.
Denise and I have known each other for about 40 years. We were in theatre together, and then the drama series Soldier Soldier. And of course, she's interviewed me in her job as a TV presenter. But now it's my turn to ask the questions.
When people say, Denise, where is home? Genuinely, where is home for you?
My heart, my home is the Northeast. My adopted home is Cheshire, where I now live with Lincoln. But I was born in Tynemouth Hospital. Until I was 3, we lived in colour coats on the seafront.
Beautiful.
And we had a big house, and of course, our family sweet firm was very famous, Welch's Toffees.
Yeah.
There was no money in it, but you know, but I was on the A list of every party because I'd turn up with these great big jar of sweets all the time.
And you know, growing up, did you have any, like, quirky hobbies? Were you a stamp collector or
No,
anything?
I loved to horse ride.
So I'm glad you've said that, because today I thought we'll go to Allendale. It's a beautiful part of the world. We'll sit at a lovely spot, take a look at some horses, we'll paint them, with a lovely lady called Sam.
Oh, right.
I'm taking Denise to the valleys in the most southwesterly corner of Northumberland. They merge into the North Pennines. So we'll be getting 2 areas of outstanding natural beauty for the price of 1.
Blimey, Robson, how much further?
Nice though, isn't it?
It is lovely.
Enjoy the walk.
This picturesque place is called Broadgate Farm. We've come here to meet art teacher Sam, who left the corporate world so she could spend more time sharing her love of painting animals.
Sam, how are you?
Hi, Sam.
Nice to
Robson,
see you.
nice to see you. How are you?
I'm very well,
Lovely to see
thank
you.
you.
Lovely to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Oh.
I've got these 2 seats ready for you.
Right.
And today you're going to be painting the portrait of a horse.
Oh.
So
I would just be happy with that.
Is it like, at least it's like by numbers, she's drawn the outline.
Thank you so much.
Hopefully you'll be able to bring in some of your own talent into it as well.
I imagine that it doesn't really matter how good you are, she says, hopefully, that it is about how it can calm your mind. My husband's an artist, and he only started painting professionally 10 years ago, but we had addiction issues. We've been sober 11 years, and when you look at his work, you can see the darkness that he no longer carries inside, but he puts it all onto there, and it's so therapeutic.
Yeah, it's very meditative and it can be really absorbing.
So what's the medium we're using here, Sam?
Yeah, we're going to be using watercolour.
Right.
And the thing about watercolour is people can be frightened of it, but there's no real need to be. It is forgiving and you can do things to rectify what you might think of as a mistake. Right. But often mistakes make a picture.
Right.
And when's the bit when Robson becomes our life model?
People want thrill and not killing, Denise.
But before we can start using the paints, we first need to trace Sam's sketch onto the thicker watercolour paper.
Denise, you told me that you have a love of horses. Do you still?
When I was 9, my mum and dad took me as a surprise to Merton House Riding School. And it's one of my most vivid memories of the smell, and everything to do with it was just so impactful on my little life. But I just fell in love with horses and horse riding. And then when I was 12, there was a crowd of people all around our garden, and my heart started racing because I thought something had happened. And I can remember pelting up the road, and Dad had got us a horse, and it was in the garden.
Ah,
And,
what's the name of your horse?
The name was Sam, King Sam for shows, because I was an avid gymkhana goer. I had a host of rosettes, Robson, and a couple of cups. But also, my eldest son, a few years ago, was having a few addiction issues, and he was in a wonderful rehab place for a time. And he said that one of the things that he poo-pooed and was very cynical about was equine therapy.
Oh, yeah.
But he actually spent time with horses, and it's helped make him the man he is today. It's really, really important, and I don't think people realise it.
Right, what do you think?
I think it's
Nothing's
fab.
changed.
Yeah, I think it's fab. Shall we
the best?
try and take it off and see what's underneath?
Oh, look.
Oh, Denise definitely has a horse. In fact, your two are far better than mine.
Great. That's definitely a horse's head.
These are the photographs of the actual horse.
Oh, wow.
And what we're going to do is concentrate on the eye, first of all. This circle is going to do this for now. Then you're going to colour that in a dark colour, whether it's black or purple or blue, it's fine.
I have to ask Sam, have you always been an artist?
No, I haven't. I did an undergraduate qualification in history of design and architecture. Ultimately, it didn't make me enough money, so I went and did something very different, which was human resource management. But I wanted to do art. I had always had it in me that that's what I should be doing. I did a picture for my mum's birthday, and it grew from there.
Fabulous. Look at my eye coming on,
That's very good.
isn't it?
Oh, yeah, that is very good.
Thank you.
If you do feel like you're ready to move on and do more, look at your photograph and look for the darkest parts of the head.
So would you start with the dark and then lighten it up?
What I would tend to do is I would put the darkest layers down and I'd be quite bold with it.
I'm going bold here.
Research has shown that arts and nature activities can be a great boost for well-being and mental health. And I have to say, I don't think I've ever felt so comfortable in a painting class quite so quickly.
Have you noticed how much we're concentrating?
I literally could sit here for ages, could you?
Great, isn't it?
I wish we could.
Denise, that's great.
I never thought I'd be sitting with Robson Green with him admiring me artistry.
Right, Sam, we want you to be brutally honest.
Yeah, I think you've done really well. You've honestly managed to capture two horses. They're both very different. We've used the same outline, but I am really impressed with how much you managed to get done.
It's never something that I would have thought, I'm going to go and book a class and do art outdoors. And I've thoroughly enjoyed every single minute. I've loved it. I find it incredibly therapeutic and calming. I'm going to call mine National Treasure.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to call mine National Trinket.
Lovely.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
What a peaceful few hours spent in the sunshine in Allendale. But that's just for starters. Because I've grown up with horses and Denise loves them too, we're going to get some equine therapy of our own.
Come and
Right
see
then.
who we've got here.
Thank you very much.
Just a few minutes from our open-air studio is Cinder Hope Trekking Centre.
Hi, guys.
Hey, yeah.
And today, Lisa and Sophie are leading us out on a hack so we can see more of the valleys from horseback.
Oh, look.
Who have we got here?
So this one is Jack. that
Uh-huh.
Denise is going to be riding today.
Oh, this is mine.
So this is going to be yours, and Robson, you're going to be on Cassie today.
Cassie today.
He was a bit more of an old faithful for you.
Oh, do you know what? I recognise Jack's face. Do you recognise his face, Denise?
Oh, my God.
We've just painted
We've
Jack.
just painted you, Jack,
Yeah.
and I was the best.
Yes, she was. She got your mane, your eyes, and everything right.
Yes.
I went more abstract, Jack. Beautiful, beautiful. So, where are we off
Hello,
to
darling.
today?
So today's ideas are going to take you for a little ride out in the
Great.
beautiful North Pennines, and we're going to head down on some of the old pack pony routes that the ponies would have travelled in the 18th and 19th century.
Oh, wow.
amazing.
Amazing.
With vast swathes of remote moorland to explore, this should be the perfect way to immerse ourselves in nature.
In the very distance, you can see some mountains. That's part of the Cheviot Way in Scotland. You can see all the way to Scotland on a
Really?
clear day.
So, Lisa, how long's the trekking school been going?
My auntie and granddad ran it originally in the later 60s, and my dad took over in 1975.
What?
We used to do all the outdoor centres in the area, so all the schools around the northeast would come and stay in the valley in different outdoor centres.
But when we're doing things like this, Denise, and Lisa, I'm sure you find it as well, and Sophie, kind of brings back childhood memories, because I actually do miss horse riding.
Yeah.
Because I'm really sad, I had a bad back injury, which means I can't really race anymore. But I love doing stuff like this. And it's something you can do all year round, yeah?
Yeah. I used to love riding in the winter, within reason.
If you get a nice frosty day and the sun shining, it can be very pleasant.
The centre caters for all skill levels, from 1 hour rides for beginners to 2 and 4 hour treks for riders with a bit more experience.
So do you find a lot of people from towns and cities come on your treks with you?
We do, yes. We have quite a lot of regular riders that will be from the nearby towns like Hexham and over in Stanhope in Weardale. But we get quite a few that come out of Newcastle, possibly even once a month, just to get away from the busyness, out
Yeah.
into the countryside to enjoy the quietness.
Well, you're loving it, Denise.
I could honestly do this all day.
Trekking around Allendale's a good way to clear your head, isn't it?
Coming here today has just reminded me that I need to make a little bit of headspace for myself sometimes, because I do have a lot of tabs open all the time, and I just need to sort of close a few, and this is the perfect way. It's a perfect way to do it. I'm gonna have a little canter.
Well, canter will clear your head as well. I'm not cantering, no way.
Are you not?
No, I've got a bad back. I'll enjoy the slow pace of life.
Okay.
That's one of the many positives about going for a hack. It's an activity that suits pony trekkers who like to take it up a gear just as much as people like me who've come along for the ride.
Right, let's find a spot where you can take off from, Denise Welch. Come on. Me and you'll just take it easy.
This track is known as the Black Way, and giving Cassie and my back a break along here means I'm literally walking the same path as the pack ponies who used it to carry lead ore to the smelt mills in the 19th century.
Right. Come on then, Denise Welch.
Shows how it's done.
Well, one thing never changes about Denise Welch. She's always full of surprises. And I'm really pleased she's making the most of her day back on home turf.
Oh, that was nice to get a little wriggle on, wasn't it?
And what better antidote to modern life than spending an afternoon in the fresh air with animals.
We're hitting about 40 there.
Woo! Right. Slight unorthodox mount. I cannot get my leg round backwards. I've got to get up this way.
Did you enjoy that?
Thank you. I've absolutely loved it.
Lisa, thank you so much. That
You're
was absolutely
very,
fantastic.
very
What a
welcome.
wonderful way to see Allendale.
Thank you.
Hand your helmet over and your crop. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Cassie, you were amazing.
This is where you go like this. I look like Jedward.
It's been really good to see Denise getting back in the saddle. But after all that activity and just one last short walk, it's time to indulge in a more relaxing afternoon.
Now there's a sight you don't see every day in the Allendale moors. Robson, pleasure
Nice
to meet you.
you.
This is Denise.
Nice to meet you.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
How are
you. What's your name?
Gabriel.
Gabriel,
Call
lovely
me
to
Gabe,
meet you.
please.
So we've come from a sound bath. Exactly what is a sound
So
bath?
sound bath, you are bathing in the sound and vibration to help your mind to relax.
Where do we start?
Please, just
Okay.
sit down.
Okay.
Gabe is based in Cumbria and runs pop-up sound bath events to promote energy balance and reduce tension.
When you're ready, please
Okay,
close
we're
your
ready.
eyes and take some deep breath. Gently breathe in through your nose and gently breathe out through your mouth.
The selection of instruments he uses includes crystal singing bowls, a handpan, and tubular chimes.
I settle down comfortably. I feel my body on the ground. I feel the connection with Mother Earth. I relax and enjoy the healing of the sounds. My journey in a world of sounds and vibrations has come to the end. I'm happy, healthy, relaxed, and recharged. I move my hands and feet slowly. I stretch my body if I feel like it.
Wow.
I went under. It's not like a sound bath, it's like a sound massage, isn't it?
Oh,
Yeah,
that was
basically
so
it is.
nice. There were so many different sounds.
Yeah.
But you really do completely tune out. I mean, it's obvious, but your hearing you just become so acutely aware of sound.
You do. That took me to a lot of different sort of places, you know? When that sun was burning down and you were doing that water one,
That was awesome.
I was just like
That was
somewhere
awesome.
completely abroad
Yeah.
by the sea. It was so nice.
Fantastic.
So have you enjoyed your day, Denise
I'm
Welch?
just thinking when people go, What did you do yesterday? Say, I was just on a hill in Allendale having a sound bath with Robson Green.
And I was with mate Denise, who I haven't seen for ages.
This is a perfect end to the day. It's so lovely. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's been so much fun spending a day catching up with an old pal in the great outdoors. And we've certainly packed a lot in.
And with Denise on her way home, there's only one thing left for me to do this afternoon. And that is to check into my digs, which are over there.
Not far from our sound bath is a small holding that's home to a wide variety of animals and birds, and offers guests a chance to get away from it all in style.
Wow. That is definitely going to be a room with a view. My very own panoramic pod.
And while you can easily get to the rest of Allendale, Northumberland and up to the Scottish borders from here, it really feels like it's off the beaten track too.
Hello?
Hello.
Anyone home? Hey, how
Hello,
are you?
Robson. How are you? Good
Neil.
to meet you. How are you
Lovely
doing?
to meet you.
Hi,
Sue,
Robson.
lovely to see you. How are you?
Good, thank you.
The lucky owners of this part of the valley are Neil and Sue.
Have you guys always lived here?
We've been here about 10 years. The
10
pods
years?
have been here 4 years.
Yeah. And you've always been in the holiday home business?
No, we left behind our sort of 9-to-5 job, so to speak, and decided we're going to live the dream. Part of that was to build the pods and make it more sustainable for us to live here, and let our customers enjoy that view.
What's your favourite part of living in this part of the world?
I think the peace and the tranquility, isn't it? The old lady that we bought the house off 10 years ago now, she said to us, the sky's so big, you'll never get sick of it, and it's true. Every morning you wake up, it's different.
It's beautiful. Would you like to show me around my accommodation?
Yes,
for this
please,
evening?
come in, Robson.
So talk me through the facilities.
Yeah, well, you've got your log burner over there.
I do like a log
I
burner.
mean, it's so hot through here. You've got your shower, and then obviously you've got your,
We've got a double bed,
you know.
that, shower, cooker, sofa, and a view like that. Wow.
It's the second day of my weekend escape in Allendale, and after my exertions on horseback, it's nice to take things a bit easier this morning and just enjoy my digs.
In my day job as an actor, I suspend disbelief. I pretend to be other people. I tell tales that aren't true because I'm involved in fiction. So you could say, during my career, I've been spinning a yarn, which this morning is exactly what I'm going to be doing with a lovely lady called Jackie. And here she is now.
Jackie's a lifelong knitter who gave up her corporate job in the south to move to Allendale and is now beating the drum for her passion, British wool.
Which one should I carry?
Take this one. This one's for you.
Oh, is this the apprentice's wheel?
This is. It's got stabilisers.
Oh, great.
As sheep farming plays a big part in the economy round here, this is just the spot for Jackie to tell me all about her love for spinning and to have a go myself.
Right, Jackie. I've got my little spinning wheel, and you've got your rather large, flashy spinning wheel. Where do we start?
Well, you start with this. That's a raw Shetland fleece. That's completely unwashed, straight off the sheep.
So, how do we turn this fleece here into a jumper, a pair of gloves, a scarf, Jackie?
What we need to do first is just card a little bit of this into what they call a rolag.
Right.
So, just brush it onto the paddle. And then you get your other paddle, handle up, and just brush it smooth.
Tell me, Jackie, where did your love for all things wool come from?
I mean, I've knitted for a long, long time, but when I moved up to the area, I was surrounded by fleece and talking to
to local farmers, just understood how difficult it was for them to get a decent amount of money for their fleeces and just what they could be utilised for.
Right. And is this something anyone can do?
Absolutely. I mean, you don't even need a big flashy spinning wheel like I've got or a smaller one like you've got. You can use a little drop spindle, which costs you a few pounds. So anybody can get into spinning.
Is that smooth enough for you? Look at that.
That's not bad at all, but now we need to take it off. So just very carefully and as tightly as you can, roll it from the bottom up to the top. And then when you get to the end, you should have a little roll of fleece.
So the spinning, are we just basically going to lessen the diameter of this?
Kind of. I mean, your spinning wheel is where the magic happens. You use the treadle, which moves the Conrad joint at the back, and that turns the wheel, which turns the drive band, which turns the flyer, which turns the fleece. And once it's all twisted, that's your wool, and it winds onto your bobbin.
Now, be honest. Are you happy with my roll lag?
It's a very good tempt.
Thanks very much.
But to make life a bit easier,
It's the one you made earlier.
this is top. This is when it's commercially processed and washed and smoothed.
Right, lovely.
But it's a bit easier to spin than what you have
Okay.
there.
Let's get spinning.
Spinning wheels like this were phased out during the Industrial Revolution, but now they're making a bit of a comeback thanks to spinning teachers like Jackie.
You treadle clockwise. You just use your left hand to hold, then just gently tease it out, smooth it down. It's literally all one action. Forward, pinch, forward,
That is
pinch.
incredible. Okay, should I
Yep.
take over?
You can have a go now.
So I press down on that one.
You don't want it all the way down. You're just going to wiggle both.
Oh, there, nearly got it.
That's it.
There you go. There you go, Robson. Take your time. Down. Ah! From backwards.
Because you've let the spin travel, it's twisted it and it's given it strength. That's why you're having trouble teasing it out.
Okay.
Everybody I teach always has the same sort of problems that you're having, so don't worry.
I'm just going to stop there. There's enough on that bobbin for the thumb of a glove, but I'd much rather watch you. Go on, show me how it's done.
Once you get into a rhythm, I can see that spinning is a really therapeutic pastime.
There you go. It's mesmerising to watch.
Well, you can really lose yourself in it.
Well, I've been spinning for like 5 minutes now. I'm pleased with myself that I haven't snapped any yet. So is this, what I've created here, ready to go on the knitting needle?
Unfortunately not. This is just one strand. What you'd normally do is 2 or 3 strands and twist them together, and that creates the wool. But this is what you'll end up with. This is Teeswater sheep that I've dyed and spun. This is ready for the knitting needle. So we've gone from the sheep in the bag to something that's ready to make a hat with.
Do you know what's lovely about this activity? Being alongside somebody like yourself who's really passionate about it and you want to pass that passion on to other people. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Well, what a real treat this has been. Exploring the beautiful moors of Allendale with an old friend and recharging the batteries by meeting new people along the way. Now that's my kind of weekend escape.